George H.W. Bush, the first President Bush, who I've had an acquaintanceship with through the years, is a wonderful man, and he tells a story about the inbreaking of God in his kingdom in a very, very interesting place. It was years ago when he was vice president. He was sent to be the U.S. representative at the funeral of then Soviet President Leonid Brezhnev. And it was in the Kremlin, and you could envision the scene. And this great state funeral was just drawing to an end. And standing there in front of everyone was Mrs. Brezhnev next to the open coffin of her husband. Members of the army were coming down the center aisle to close the lid of the coffin. And it was there that Mrs. Brezhnev, in front of all of the foreign dignitaries, engaged in one tiny gesture. In front of everyone and on television around the world, she leaned forward, took her hand, and made the sign of the cross on her husband's chest. You talk about in your face. You talk about saying to that atheistic state, I got another kingdom that matters to me. Of course, she was just praying that God would have mercy on the soul of her husband. But she made that tiny gesture, and there was the inbreaking of the authority and the power of Jesus. My friends, you and I can go out into the world, and we can make those tiny gestures through which God breaks his kingdom in to this place and shows his power. Because today God works through us.